Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 27th. Thanks for joining us on Up to the Minute. I'm Benjamin Escobar, HCC TV videographer, filling in for Todd Duplantis. Can you believe it? Me filling in for Todd? Well, I'm with my co-host Natalie Garza, HCC history professor, who's going to share with us how to find us.
Good morning, Benji. I'm glad to join you today. We're live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, and on YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Well, Natalie, do you like any sweet treats or savory delights, would you say?
I love them. I have to stop myself. I don't buy anything because I eat everything that's at home.
Well,
I
we
have
like
to go
this.
out.
Yeah. So today, I mean, we have Diane Roark. She's the owner of Great Harvest Bread Company, and she'll talk to us soon. And welcome, Diane.
Hi, thanks for having us on the
Of,
show.
of course, we'll hang on and we'll be back with you in about 10 minutes. But first, we are continuing our semester kickoff tradition with updates for our college presidents. Today, we are joined by Dr. Francis Villagran-Glover, president of the Southeast College. Welcome back to the show, Dr. Villagran-Glover.
Hi, Benji. Always great to see you guys. Welcome.
Of course. It's always a lovely event when I see you there because you're always just so happy spirited and you're just, getting things done. So, let's talk about this caring campus model. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. I think you started off great. I think part of the beauty and the smile that you see on my face every day, Benji, is because I get the honor of working alongside some passionate people, team members who are really committed to student success. And one of the things that we're being really intentional this year, I would say we were there already, is our Caring Campus initiative at the college. I have my Caring Campus pin on. So one of the things that we've done is to create, not only do we have beautiful people working here, but our spaces, we want to make sure that our students feel welcome. And when they come to Eastside campus, that they feel like it's home. And so maybe on the screen, you'll probably see one of our murals where as students enter a learning hub, there is an immediate message that says we care and we're a family and welcome to your home. And so we're really excited about our students. We have as of this morning, we're up 34%.
Awesome.
So more students are registering every day, and it's really great to see the excitement and the student traffic everywhere in our campus.
Yeah, it's nice to see the campus filled up with students and just the life of campus life there. Can you tell us how this model came to be? Do you know how that happened?
Sure. Yeah. Partners like from our district partners led by Dr. Norma Perez and Dr. Betty Fortune, who leads the Caring Campus Initiative. It's a national project. We're one of several colleges across the country who's been selected to be a caring campus. So a lot of work has been done. And what I love about it, it's not administrators telling us how we should be student-centered, but it's really coming from the frontline staff who are passionate about, what our students need and how we approach our students. And I like to say Southeast has always been there. We've always welcomed our students with a smiley face, no matter what, and we're very proud of that.
Yeah. Okay. So many of our students are also parents. Tell us about how you support them in their caregiving as well as their academics.
Yeah. So Eastside, we're very fortunate to have a drop-off childcare center.
Awesome.
I'd love for you to come view it. It's beautiful. We partner with YMCA. And so we have certified daycare providers who take care of our students who have children, right? And we all know that one of the barriers to our students completing their education is that they can't find daycare, right? So we are a current enrolled student at HCC at Eastside. It's free. It's a free service, and it's a drop-off service. So we take in children as early as 3 months old. We actually, this morning I went downstairs. We have 2 babies downstairs, and as old as 12 years old. So if we have students, fathers, mothers who are currently enrolled, they can drop off their children here and then pick them up and have that feeling of safety, knowing that I can concentrate as a student. As a mom of 7, whose kids went into daycare, I dearly understand. And I was a student when I had kids too. I dearly understand the significance of knowing that your kids are close by while you're taking classes.
That is awesome that y'all have that program there. I mean, that kind of relieves those parents to actually
Yes.
put some time and effort into studying and, achieving a degree,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have
No.
future HCC students right there.
Of course, right? It's so your campuses feature some beautiful public art, which I've seen myself. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, we hired actually an ACC alum, a
Mhm.
really young guy who's come in and did some murals. And like I said, one of the things that we like to create is a home atmosphere. And a lot of times in higher ed, some of our buildings can be just look like static. And so, Houston's known for our beautiful murals. I said, you know
Yeah.
what? Let's do this at each side.
Mhm.
So as you can see, I don't know, we have the Morales. We're very fortunate to have two of our buildings named after our community leaders, Angela and Felix Morales. So we've completed a mural there. We've also completed a mural for our teacher education program. We have our bollards, are those balls, at Target, you have those red
Yeah.
balls. Well, we painted those to have our swoop eagles.
Yeah.
So we're really excited. Also, our veterans area to honor our veterans. We have a wall that is honoring our veterans. So, look for more, Benny. We have some other ideas how we can beautify our campus. And the students have been so excited to see, like, wow, this is the significance of this building. You see Morales building, but you don't know the significance of it.
Yeah.
And it's our commitment to continue their legacy of community service and giving back to the community.
No, and what I do love about those murals and stuff, it kind of ties into the neighborhood where y'all are at. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you walk down or drive down one of those streets in that neighborhood, you see a lot of these murals, and it's cool to see that HCC also ties that into the community.
Yes. We're very
Um,
proud of that.
of course. Tell us about Southeast Campus's community outreach efforts.
So we've been busy this past summer. I'll start off with, that crazy barrel storm we had. Unfortunately, a lot of our community and residents were in need of food and water, even dog food and cat food. And so we
Yeah.
partnered with our local elected officials like Christina Morales, Joaquin Martinez, Councilmember Castillo, Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia, and we did food distributions. So we did 3 of them, 2 here at Eastside and 1 at Fraga. And it was an opportunity for us to give back and service to our community members and also make them aware of HCC. And you'd be surprised that a lot of our community members don't even know that we have a college here for them. And a lot of our community members may be scared, like, oh, that's not for me. But these are opportunities for us to really do some grassroots outreach. We've also done back to school nights. We've done some partnership with churches.
Yeah.
And that's, people think that's hard work, but for us at Eastside, that's fun work, right? We get to really meet the people that we serve. And so it's really exciting. And I think it contributes to our 34% increase in enrollment as well.
I mean, with all the work that you do with the community, why do you think it's so important to even do any of this to give back to the community?
I think for me, Benji, and I think for a lot of my team members, this is a personal endeavor. We don't see it as hard work. We see it as something that is our responsibility going back. I'm a first-generation student. My parents didn't have a high school degree, but knowing that we're making our community members aware of the opportunities to achieve their dreams, work every day, yet hard, is so fulfilling. And I can say that for our team, that the more that we do for the community, the more fun it is to come to work.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for doing all that for the community. I could say it myself. I see you guys do it when I go out there and shoot the events and all that stuff. So, and finally, could you just give us kind of like an overview of the programs that you have available at your campus and kind of folks who are just trying to see what y'all have to offer?
Definitely. As you know, ACC has 13 centers of excellence. I'm proud and honored to oversee 3 of them. One is teacher education. Second one is business, logistics, and supply management. And the third one is advanced manufacturing. So I would love for you guys to come get a tour of our welding facility, our logistics facilities, and we have a mural for our teacher ed program that it's gonna knock your socks off. It looks 3D. So we welcome, and of course we have all our other educational programs that we partner with the other COEs, and I'm just so excited for this year. I know it's going to be another great successful year, and it's great to see our students engaged and committed to finishing their educational experience here.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for y'all too. Thank you so much, Dr. Villagran-Glover. She is the president of Southeast College, and we'll have all of your info on our post after the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Benji. Appreciate you guys.
Of
And
course.
do we get a cinnamon roll? Is she going to pass out cinnamon roll? Thank you.
Little inside joke there, yeah.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Up next we have a quick commercial break. Natalie will discover some Tasty Tuesday baked treats, so stay tuned.
When I grow up, I want to work in a lab to build robots.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step. Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
Moving on to Diane Roark, owner of Great Harvest Bread Company and our Tasty Tuesday guest. Welcome to the show, Diane.
Thank you for inviting us. We're excited.
Tell us a little bit about the history of your business.
Okay. We actually opened our doors in February of 2013 and have been serving the community for 11 proud years, providing lots of tasty sweetbreads, fresh baked breads, sandwiches, and lots more.
And is this something that was like a hobby of yours prior to opening the business?
It was actually my daughter's dream. She went to college at Sam Houston State and got a degree in nutrition and decided she still wanted to open a bakery after she got out of school. So this was actually her dream, and I'm just helping her follow her dreams.
I know a lot of people did baking during COVID and finding how difficult it is to get you know, the recipes right just for basic bread that seems like it would be really easy. Was that something that y'all had to work on a lot as well?
We actually, as a mom-daughter, did a lot of baking when she was younger. And so just refining our skills and actually being able to make pastries and breads in a larger scale. It's one thing to make a loaf of bread, but to make bread for like 50, 75 loaves is totally a different process. So it was just a learning curve for us.
What are some of your signature products?
Some of our signature products have changed over time, which is kind of exciting for us to see different things being highlighted. But our sourdough is probably our most popular bread at this point. And it basically just has 3 simple ingredients. It's got our starter, water, and flour. So it serves the community really well too for a lot of people who have food allergies. And then some of our signature pastries are our scones. Those are really popular. And our Savannah bars, which are like a fruit cobbler bar. And right now with the fall, our pumpkin chocolate chip bread and muffins are super popular.
What kind of scones do you have?
We actually have cinnamon. During the fall, we'll start up cranberry orange, which is an exciting new flavor for us. We have a mixed berry, a blueberry, and naturally everyone loves chocolate. So we have a chocolate chip one.
And I understand you focus quite a bit on special services like catering and handcrafted gift baskets. Can you tell us about some of that?
Sure. For catering, we do simple, small meeting type catering events where it's maybe like 10, 15 people, or we have done up to 325 to 500 people, depending on what they'd like. We can either use our breakfast entree items or a lunch, box lunches. And you can always call the store, go to our catering menu, which is off of our webpage, or you can just give us a call and we can kind of special tailor for your event. It just depends on a preference. And then for gift baskets, you can come into the store and we can put a gift basket together in about 5 minutes based on what your preferences are to put in the basket. Or we have done large catering gift baskets where we're serving like 100 people with gift baskets. And that's just usually predefined because we'll need to make sure that we have all the right materials for that gift basket for corporate.
That's really great. For like individual gift baskets, if I wanted to get something, do y'all deliver that, or is that something that I would pick up?
Most people prefer to pick it up and they come in and actually shop, and then we'll put the gift basket together. But we do deliver as well. We deliver for free in the Katy area if it's over $100. And then if it's in the outlying areas, we try and coordinate our deliveries with some of the different farmers markets we attend. So that way we try and make it as low cost for individuals as possible.
So do y'all have so you said you have a brick and mortar where people can go in and shop. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. It's on South Fry in Katy, and it's a nice store. We've got lots of different gifts, a full service coffee bar. We serve breakfast and lunch all day long, as well as make all the breads and pastries that are for people to walk in and purchase. They can dine in if they choose, or we also do to go and curbside.
And then apart from that, you also go to farmers markets?
We do go to farmers markets. We go to about 7 different farmers markets a week, scattered throughout town. We're up in the Humble area a few days a week. We go downtown Houston. We're down in the tunnels at least once a week. Sometimes we're at the U of H campus, Sugarland Farmers Market. So we hit a number of areas throughout town as well. And along with doing the farmers markets, we also have a food truck, which on the food truck, we actually go out to different schools, community events, festivals, and we serve breakfast and lunch. And anytime we go somewhere, we always make sure we have breads and pastries for sale as well.
Wow, it sounds, I imagine it didn't start with all of this, so it sounds like the business has grown and y'all are really getting into different aspects of the market with the various venues.
We have. When we first opened the doors, naturally, we just had one location. Then we grew and started attending some farmers markets. We did like 1 or 2 a week. We added a second store. It's in Kingsland Baptist Church, also in Katy. We have a gorgeous, well, the church has a gorgeous indoor playground and splash pad. So that's a big attraction for many. So that's our second store, which we opened back in 2020 during COVID time. Kind of crazy to think we did that. And then in 2018, we added a food truck. So we've been servicing the Katy community on a regular basis, as well as the Humble area and Sugarland. And we've actually branched out and added downtown U of H, some special events where we go to senior centers and actually provide breads and pastries for sale as a convenience for those that can't get out.
Well, that's exciting. I'm glad you've been able to, with your daughter, been able to grow this dream of hers, and it sounds like it's going really well. And I've heard that the breads are really good, so that's something that I'd like to try. Is there anything that that's your favorite?
My favorite is our Dakota bread, which is a seeded grain bread, and we actually grind all of our own wheat on site. So it's actually a true farm to table type bread. The Dakota bread has lots of seeds in it as well. So it's a pretty hearty bread. We do also make gluten-free bread for those people that need that type of product due to dietary or food restrictions. So we can usually find something here at the store for everyone.
Well, thank you, Diane Roark, owner of Great Harvest Bread Company and our Tasty Tuesday guest. We'll have your info in our post after the show.
Thank you so much for having us. We really enjoy it.
Coming up after a quick commercial break, Benji and I will return with some news and announcements.
When I grow up, I want to work at a school so I can be a teacher.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step. Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
We're back on Up to the Minute, and we have some news, events, and announcements for you. We'll start off with Lunch and Learn. HCC Talent Engagement is holding a Lunch and Learn webinar for HCC faculty and staff to learn about the results of the recent market compensation and classification study and the next steps in the implementation process. This takes place this Thursday, August 29th at 11:30 a.m. and we'll have a link to register on our post after the show. And Natalie, we have something about the Automotive Career Fairs, is that right?
Yes, this is an opportunity to connect with employers. HCC's upcoming Fall Automotive Technicians and Mechanics Career Fair is coming. We are needing talent in the form of jobs, co-ops, internships, and more. Specialties include transportation technicians, auto body collision repair, and transportation mechanics. This is happening at the Northeast Campus from 8 to 11 a.m. Wednesday, September 18th. And check our post for more info after the show.
And next up, we have the HCC Eagle Promise. Learn how you can earn your degree for free. Yes, you heard that right, free through the Eagle Promise program. Eligible students are encouraged to apply by September 30th. Check out our post after the show for more info on that.
And Coleman comes to town. Some classes offered are being offered at the HCC district offices. So this fall, HCC students who are interested in health science careers can now take some of their courses at the new HCC Coleman satellite office in the HCC administration building, and that is at 3100 Main in Midtown. So English, medical terminology, and other prerequisite classes will be offered during the evenings and weekends. So people can work more traditional business hours and still be able to take classes. For more info about registration for those classes, check our post after the show.
And Natalie, I mean, this would be a nice segue for that. We were talking about 3100 Main's Coleman, the little campus we have here. It's an amazing facility. And not only that, but fall registration is now open. So you could definitely sign up for those classes with regular and smaller semesters offered in a variety of programs, like all of HCC's courses for the summer and fall. They are offered online anytime. online on a schedule, hybrid, which is both face-to-face and partially virtually, in-person, and hybrid lab. To learn more about these HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, please visit hccs.edu/apply. Again, and I want to stress, hccs.edu/apply. And coming up, Natalie, can you tell us what's coming up next for the show?
Right, coming up tomorrow, we'll learn about how to fund your education with the work study program. I know when I was in college, I did work study, so that's a really great program. And on Good Works Wednesday, we'll find out how United Way's 211 helpline can connect you with the assistance you need.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great show today, right, Natalie? I mean, it was my first time
Yes.
hosting, not
Oh,
a
you did
co-host.
great. I
Yeah,
would get so nervous being the lead host, so you
yeah,
did
and
great.
then I mean now we have new ideas to go get some bread, and they also offer some food, which I heard, and we have Dr. Villagran-Glover doing all of sorts of programs over there at the East Side campus, Southeast campus. So, I mean, it was just an overall great show, would you say?
Yes, and Southeast was the first campus that I taught at, and I have to agree with her. The environment there has always been very welcoming. So it's exciting to hear the progress that they're making to make it even more so.
All right, well, definitely. And you folks can also check out our links after the show for more info on anything you saw today on the show. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Up to the Minute.